did to make myself successful was to follow my heart and be myself. What I did to make myself successful at this point was just pushing myself and putting myself first and making sure that I'm doing all the things I should be doing.
One thing I did to be successful is I started working a job when I was 13, and I also work 3 jobs right now.
Something I've done to make myself successful is I've never given up on myself. I keep pushing myself to do my best.
One thing that I did to make myself successful was I focused on me and I passed all my years of high school and really making sure that I'm doing what is good for me and not good for other people.
Something I did to make myself successful was make sure I keep a positive mental attitude and not let the bad days get to me and not catastrophize everything, because one bad day does not mean a bad week or a bad year. It's just for that day and I can keep moving forward.
One thing I did to make myself successful was I got a job for the first time and I'm staying committed to it still, and I'm making my money and it's making me happy.
One thing that I've done to make myself successful would be to maintain focus on myself, and then when I have spare time, I go and help others.
One thing to make myself successful is making small little goals and just accomplishing them and then staying in my own lane.
Some things I did to make myself successful would have to be just keep on track, do your work, just pay attention, and just do your thing.
One thing I did to make myself successful is learn to stay out of everybody else's business. I've created my own lane and following my own path rather than, trying to fit in with the so-called cool people at the school and stuff like that. So I just, it's better, more peaceful that way.
One thing I did to make myself successful was keep myself around people that are gonna help me staying good, help me get good grades, and help me to make smart decisions, surround myself around smart people and good people.
One thing that helped me become successful is I came to school on time, I get my work done, I turn it in on time, and I get to class on time.
One thing I did to make myself successful is I made sure that I stayed focused and I stayed on top of my work, and I was just here.
One thing that I did to make myself so successful was getting my own job on my own, working hard, not being in the bad crowd all the time, staying out of the way.
One thing I did to make myself successful is staying out the way.
One thing I did to make myself successful was work hard.
One thing I did to make myself successful was I set little goals throughout my life, the ones that's easy, achievable, but still it's hard to overcome sometimes.
One thing I did to make myself successful is get my work in time and study every day.
One thing that made myself successful was staying on the right path, not getting into the wrong stuff, keeping my head straight on, staying motivated and determined to do what I want to do.
Something I did to make myself successful is study really hard.
One thing that made myself successful is coming to school and surrounding myself by good people.
One thing to make myself successful was to push myself no matter how hard it was.
One thing I did to make myself successful was try really hard. A lot of the times I wasn't really there mentally, and probably a lot I really wanted to just give up, fail, not even keep going and stuff like that. But I just grit my teeth and kept going, because I knew that when eventually everything was over, I know everything would get better, because once I go to college and everything, I'll probably be able to do that.
Some things I did to make myself successful was working. I was making money. I wasn't in a lot of drama anymore. I was focused on my grades.
I made myself successful by getting a job and working on myself and just removing toxic people from my life and just focusing on me, because I'm the type of person that I just worry about everyone else, and I care about other people more than myself, so I just removed people from my life and I worked on myself.
One thing I did to make myself successful was focusing on myself, getting a job, working hard because I'm taking a college class. I'm going to college, so I have to get it ready for school, do what I'm supposed to, and just have the motivation to do it.
How you doing? I'm Sam. What did I do to make myself successful? Consistency, for real. You know, you just got to keep at it. You got to keep doing the same thing over and over again.
What did you do to make yourself successful?
I practice it and memorize it by hand.
Something I did to make myself successful was I built self-confidence, and I believe that the world almost revolves around you, so you have to make decisions to get yourself farther in life.
So for me to be successful, just staying on task, making sure your work is done, making sure you're getting to your classes, making sure your attendance is good. That's the biggest part, staying out of trouble, not getting sucked into the wrong things, and you'll be able to finish high school.
Hi, my name is Jamila, and someone who has helped me make it to this point in my life is my parents, because they always motivated me to be good in school.
Hi, my name is Drake. Someone who helped me in my life is my mom.
Hi, my name is Chabeli Garcia, and someone that has helped me to make it to this point in my life is my family, because they always push me to do my best, and yeah.
My name is Jennifer. The person who helped me is the teacher and my mom.
Hey, I'm Xavier Kearney, and someone who helped me to make it to this point in my life is it's a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie. It's my mom, my dad, definitely my brothers and my sisters.
Hi, my name is Tati Green. Someone who had helped me make it to the point in my life is my grandmother. She has motivated me to go to school.
Hey, my name is Adam Mikowski. Someone that has helped me in my life is my dad.
My future goals and dreams is going to Mooresville to become a nurse.
Some future goals of mine is, play college football, which I am. I'm committed to play football at Mercyhurst University. And with that, I'm going to get my degree in exercise science. And I'm going to try to, bet on myself and play professional football. If that doesn't work out, I'm going to take my degree and, make an outlet for these kids around the Buffalo area to, play sports and get better with their athletic careers.
And my future goals and dreams is to go to UB and go for business and management.
My future goals and dreams after this high school is to become a computer software developer or a game design developer.
My future goal is to become a fashion designer.
My future goals and dreams is to become a psychologist. I really want to help the Black community with mental health and open up to them about it's okay to talk about this with young people. It's some people may be oh, I'm too scared, I don't feel comfortable opening up. Well, it's okay.
My future goals and dreams, I want to be famous for having my own business to help the teenagers and young kids that there is a way to be successful, and there is a way to not do drugs or be in the streets.
My future goals and dreams is to become a famous zoologist and go on talk shows and scare the life out of famous people and explain how nature is still beautiful even though we are destroying it.
My future goals and dreams are to one day hopefully become an anesthesiologist and become rich.
My future goals and dreams will be opening my own salon, as in doing hair, lashes, and having everybody around me build their own brand and stuff like that. And I want to make it out of Buffalo. I do not want to be in Buffalo more. My dreams is to go to Atlanta, Houston, travel the world, and become a new Cyan. Yeah.
A future goal for myself, I would say, is to be financially stable enough to where I got my family straight, and so that I have a name after I'm gone, you know, something for people to remember me by, a good one.
My future goals and dreams are becoming a nurse and travel nursing for a couple years and then going back to college, becoming a nurse practitioner.
My future goals and dreams is to go to cosmetology school after high school and one day open my own shop and do my own business and hopefully help other people. Just don't want to be in a small circle. I want to do big things.
My future goals and dreams are to work with marine animals or do photography or something along the lines of those things. I want to get my diploma from high school so that I can get into college and just have a good life.
My future goals and dreams are to go to college and get a degree so I can go into my dream job of working on trains and fixing them.
My future goals and dreams is to live a happy life and travel all around the world.
My future goals and dreams are to become a forensic nurse, and I want to have my own hair business on the side, and I want to travel.
My future goals are going to UB to become a nurse.
My future goals and dreams is to expand my business, Me and Monda Moore, and become the best baker and caterer in the East Coast.
Some of my future goals and dreams is to make an organization that will help kids that grew up in toxic environments or kids that don't have a good relationship with their parents. And my other future goal is to become a wedding dress designer.
My future goals are to become a chef or a welder.
My future goals and dreams is to become wealthy enough to take care of my family.
My future goals and dreams are to have my nail business successful, very successful, and I want to travel the world, see what God created.
Some of my future dreams and goals are I aspire to be in the music industry because music is really my passion. That's what I love to do. And one of my biggest dreams is just to live a good life and get my mom out of the situation that we're in.
My future goals and dreams is to become a successful tattoo artist. I want to better my skills and eventually do full body art.
My future goals and my dream is to become a cancer research doctor and cure cancer once and for all. And after that, I want to make a change in the Black community and all, make our voices heard more, and let there be a change in this nation.
My future goals and dreams are to eventually own multiple businesses in multiple states, and I want to travel and eventually get married and start a family.
My future goals and dream is to go somewhere with my clothing line and to also become a pro athlete.
My future goal is to be a psychologist or do forensic science.
My future goals and dreams are to just finish college and get a good job.
My future goals and dreams, well, I don't have much. Everybody know me. If it's cool, dude, I just want to be successful in life, have a healthy job, healthy family, make sure I see everybody I love in my life doing good, and I just want to be able to give back to my family.
My future goals and dreams would be to get into nursing and soon become a doctor and have a successful family, maybe a business later on, and own a whole bunch of hospitals.
My future goals and dreams in life is to live life to the fullest and be happy.
My future goals and dreams is to start a clothing brand and to play women's overseas basketball.
My future goals is to have good financial stability and explore the world.